Live it to the full, with all of its fine scents and glorious colours, and get rid of the weeds in our character that threaten to spoil all joy and suffocate vitality before its time. Being, with steps to becoming, with a living ideal at the pivot of life, that is the mantra he wanted to infuse in us as the key to that enjoyment. Enjoyment of life and not of passions. Give a free run to the passions, they will burn you into a charred existence. Control them tightly, they will make you a ridiculous dwarf of a man. But adjust them properly, they will become the very pillars of your existence. But this adjustment isn't possible if there isn't someone in life who has, through his normal conduct of life, successfully accomplished a meaningful adjustment of the passions and complexes. Nothing has a pull more magnetic than love, says Sree Sree Thakur. Love is the deepest drive of our life. Our destiny is determined by the love center. We gradually come to be what we love. If our love is rooted in a divinely inspired living ideal, our life is transformed as such. We proceed to the progressive realization of the divine. Sree Sree Thakur is one such man, the magnetic charm and aura of whose simple yet gorgeous personality has drawn millions towards him. In Pabna, Bangladesh, on 14th of September in the year 1888, at 7:05, the house of Shiva Chandra Chakraborty and Manmohini Devi was brightened with a divine light, and in the whole atmosphere flowed an indescribable feeling of immense delight. It was the greatest auspicious moment of an advent of radiant boy, Sree Sree Thakur Anukul Chandra, the incarnation of mercy and supreme compassion, and the object of worship of the world. Anukul Chandra, even as a boy in his childhood, showed signs of superhuman greatness. His heart would overflow with empathy that he would see anyone in miserable conditions, be it a plant, an animal, or a human being, of course. His sympathizing did not find satisfaction in sitting quietly and shedding idle tears. He would actively try to mitigate the suffering and would not sit quiet until he was able to provide some relief to the sufferer. Once, whilst walking home, a hawk, wearied by a storm, alighted on his shoulder. He stood still for a few hours until the hawk flew away after a long rest. He would often give away his clothes and other belongings to the needy. His life is full of such incidents where he has not even once thought of himself whilst helping others in distress. He never did these as a conscious effort at social work, but from an innate urge, often as impromptu decisions that occurred naturally to him. He practiced deep meditation from his very childhood and would become completely absorbed in the holy name which he received from his mother. By profession, he was a physician. In 1911, as a medical student in Kolkata, he started serving and treating the slum dwellers. After 6 years of study, upon returning home, he began practicing medicine among the village folk. Within a few months, this young physician's astounding diagnostic ability, coupled with almost miraculous curing skills and sincere loving dealing with his patients, made him extremely popular amongst the masses. Medicine worked wonders at his hands. He could not breathe a sigh of relief until his patients felt better. He earned a lot of money in those days, much of which was spent in buying medicines and as monetary help to his poorer patients. His name and fame spread like wildfire far and near. As he habitually searched deeper into the cause of diseases, he discovered that at the bottom of man's physical diseases lay a disease of mind, his passion-tainted habits and way of life. Without treating the roots, it was futile striving to cure the mere physical ailments. And with this realization began another era. The process of man-making started. As the number of men determined to follow him with head and heart till the end of their lives increased rapidly around him, an organization came into being spontaneously. He did not formally establish or lay the foundation of Satsang ceremoniously. Satsang evolved, normally, naturally, spontaneously, around the loving personality of Sree Sree Thakur. He spoke untiringly on how man can walk on the path of being and becoming, not alone, but along with the environment, overcoming the obstacles and beckoning at complexes. He spoke on a wide variety of subjects, pertaining to being and becoming, with particular connotations to everyday life, science, genetics, eugenics, literature, marriage, politics, and multiple other topics, till the very end of his earthly sojourn. He says, "The pull of love makes activity vigorous, and therefore makes one prosperous." Thus in early days, in the Pavna ashram, every devotee worked untiringly, constructing houses, building roads, cultivating lands, crafting necessary furniture with dedication, passion, utmost eager zeal, all for the sake of one man, Thakur. Day in, day out, the Satsang ashram developed into a sprawling complex, a significant blend of spiritual and material worlds, a housing science laboratory, an academic institute, a charitable hospital, a printing and publishing unit, a refectory, and an administrative block. Leaving everything behind in the year of 1946 on 2nd of September, he moved to Airport in India, continuing his serving activities. Satsang has grown ever since, and his followers have spread his message of love in various parts of India and together across the world. Out of unconditional love for this eternal ideal, Sree Sree Thakur a number of Satsang centres have been established in different parts of the world. The Satsang movement has flourished in the USA, in Canada, the UK, and different nations of Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and different countries in Asia's Pacific regions. It has been appreciated and accepted by the people from different walks of life, irrespective of culture, religious faith, nationality, and all other diversities across the globe. At Deoghar, India, currently, different Satsang activities that have sprawled and flourished include the Philanthropy Office, a computer centre, a community kitchen, a chemical workshop, agricultural fields, a printing press, a water supply department, an engineering and mechanical workshop, a carpentry workshop, an electrical division, guest houses, a high school, a college, a charitable hospital, a library, a museum, a waste composting project, and much more. Satsang was even awarded with the National Water Award in 2019 by the Government of India for its rainwater harvesting program. Satsang also extends financial assistance to relief funds of governments during natural calamities. Satsang adherents and devotees deploy themselves voluntarily wherever necessary to serve the afflicted humanity. Thus, Sree Sree Thakur has not only filtered out the problems stifling our existence, but has also offered solutions. Many have found in him the fulfilling companion of their lives during his lifetime and also after. Bande Purushottamam. Adorations to fulfill the best.